Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Introduce myself. My name is Riska Listiyana with NPM 2341142. I'm from Manajemen Class 23A. Today, I will talk about trading and investment international. Connecting market driving growth. In this presentation, we will explore how international trade and investment connect different countries and create economic growth. We will also understand how business, government, and investor benefit from global economic activity. In today's world, countries are no longer isolated. Everything is connected. Goods, service, money, and even knowledge move across borders very quickly. This global connection creates many opportunities, but also some challenges. So, through this presentation, I hope you can understand the importance of international trade or investment. International trade and investment are very important in today's global economy. They allow countries to exchange goods, services, capital, and technology. First, trade helps companies reach new markets. Business can sell their product not only in their home country, but also in other countries. This increases sales and growth opportunities. Second, international activity allows knowledge sharing. Countries can learn from each other, especially in technology, skill, and best practice. This helps improve productivity and innovation. Third, investment allows capital to move to places where it is most needed. For example, investors from developed countries can invest in developing countries to build industry and infrastructure. Overall, the global marketplace creates many opportunities for growth and development. Now, let's talk about the main driver of international investment. One important type is foreign direct investment, or FDI. This happens when a company invests in another country by building a business or acquiring a company. FDI help create jobs, transfer technology, and support long-term growth. Another type is portfolio investment. This involves buying stock or bonds from other countries. Investors do this to diversify their investment and reduce risks. There are also macroeconomic factors that influence investment decisions. For example, countries with strong economic growth, good population demographic, and open trade policies are more attractive to investors. These investment activities are very important because they help improve productivity, increase export, and support economic development. International trade and investment provide many benefits for different groups. For business, they can access new markets and customers. Companies can also reduce production costs by using resources from different countries. In addition, they can hire talent from around the world. For countries, international commerce helps increase economic growth and create jobs. It also allows countries to become part of global value chains, where different stages of production happen in different countries. For investors, global investment provides diversification. This means they can invest in different markets and reduce risks. It also gives them the chance to earn higher returns. Overall, international commerce helps create competitive advantage and support long-term growth. This slide shows how global trade and investment connect different economies. Around the world, there are many networks that move goods, capital, and ideas. This connection makes countries more dependent on each other. For example, a product may be designed in one country, produced in another, and sold in many different countries. This shows how interconnected the global economy is. This connection helps strengthen relationships between countries and create shared prosperity. When countries work together, they can achieve better economic outcomes. In the future, this connection will become even stronger with the help of technology and globalization. Even though there are many benefits, international trade and investment also face several challenges. First, currency fluctuation can affect profit. Change in exchange rate can make transaction more expensive or less profitable. Second, there is regulatory complexity. Each country has different laws and regulations, so companies need to understand and follow them carefully. Third, trade barriers such as tariff and quotas can limit market access and increase costs. Finally, geopolitical risks like political instability or conflict can disrupt trade and investment activity. Because of this challenge, business and investors must plan carefully and manage risks effectively. There are several key players involved in international trade and investment. First, governments and trade organizations play an important role. They create policies, negotiate trade agreements, and resolve disputes. Second, financial institutions such as banks and investment firms provide funding and help manage financial risks. Third, multinational companies are major drivers of global trade. They operate in many countries, manage global supply chains, and bring technology and innovation. Collaboration between these players is very important to create stable and efficient global market. To support international trade and investment, strong framework and regulation are needed. These frameworks help create trust and confidence among investors. They ensure that business operates fairly and follow the rules. At the same time, governments must balance openness with protection. They need to protect national interests while still allowing foreign investment. Good policies and agreements help create a stable environment where business can grow and investors feel secure. This balance is very important for sustainability economic development. Trade and investment are closely connected. Goods move across countries through transportation systems like ships and airplanes. At the same time, money moves through financial market and digital platforms. For example, when a company exports goods, it also receives payment from other countries. This shows how trade and finance work together. This flow helps support business expansion, infrastructure development, and economic growth. In simple terms, trade brings goods and investment brings the money needed to support that trade. Looking ahead, the future of international trade and investment is very promising. Emerging markets will continue to grow due to increased income and digital adoption. Technology will also play a big role. Digital finance, fintech, and data analytics will make international transactions faster and more efficient. Another important trend is sustainability investment. Many investors are now focusing on ESG, which stands for environment, social, and governance factors. To success in the future, countries and companies must create transparent rules, manage risks well, and support responsible investment. This will help ensure that globalization benefits everyone. In conclusion, international trade and investment are key drivers of global economic growth. They connect markets, create opportunities, and improve living standards. However, they also require careful management to overcome challenges. By understanding this concept, we can better prepare for the future of the global economy. So much material that I can convey. Please apologize if there is the mistake in the pronunciation of word. Thank you for watching until the end. I am. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.